All right, hello. Welcome to Apollo Racing Club Tier 2. End of the last F1 race of 2020. What a year it's been for us as a community, as a league. I'm joined today by Chipster making his commentary debut. Chips,
Hey,
hello.
hello. Thank you for having me tonight. It's going to be a good one before our break week.
Yeah, and myself, Tact XO, back in the booth once again. It's been a while. I got some fancy graphics set up for you guys tonight. Also, let me know how the audio is if you guys are in chat. Let me know how that sounds.
Let's see who's getting out early here for his first hot lap.
Yeah, so it looks like Uwe is Uwe's out first, or one of the first people at least to go out on track. Ahead of him is a McLaren. I believe that's I can't see who that is on the screen, but we'll go on board with Uwe. He's got a decent chance of snagging pole here. He's got, you know, his pace compared to last season especially has been really superb to see. You can tell he's putting in a lot of hours in practice going over.
Yeah, he's given Alex a good run for his money here on pole position every week. So I think the battle between them two is going to be pretty good.
Yeah, so we got a nice little Halo HUD action for you guys tonight. Beautiful G-Force graphics as well. Very short track here. Last night, obviously, quali was quite busy. It's difficult to pass during the race, but that also means, traffic is sometimes hard to avoid on your quali laps. We'll see if Uwe gets impeded here on his first flying lap. Got a decent amount of clear air ahead of him, so I don't think there will be anything. There's a Renault leaving the pits to his right, but it should be a problem. Down into third gear, short shifts to fourth, nice, good exit through turn one. Downshifts to 5. Could have used a little bit more curb there. Does well not to lock up that front left.
When he comes up to the sweeping right-hander here, we'll see if he takes it in 6th or drops down to 7th. He does take it in 6th.
6th, yeah. I took it in 7th yesterday, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I did it in 6th. I don't remember anymore. But anyway, it does very well so far. Nice and tidy lap. Purple sector to start off with. He is one of the first ones to set a lap. Double short shift there, nice into 5th, early on the power. He's got a yellow flag in sector 2 at the Haas, spun out.
Oh, he's looking really good here. I think he's going to obviously have one of the faster times today, but...
Yep, Atmosphere sets the first time on the board of the 110.1. We'll see if Uwe can respond here. I think this is going to be somewhere in the 9s. Yeah, 9.8 there from Uwe. Good lap from him.
Very good.
2/10 ahead of Atmosphere. So we've got a Ferrari here. It's Alex here coming across the line. Can he improve top 3? Yep, P3 first lap. Decent job.
Yeah,
We've got two cars spun out in the penultimate corners. Let's see who that is. Oh, Trash Panda there is one of them. As Drake and Wolf is passing them. Drake and Wolf finishing his lap. It's going to be somewhere in the 12. Yeah, 12.2. It's going to be 8 at the moment. Yeah, very tricky track this is. I think we're in for a very interesting race.
Yeah, definitely. I think turn 3 is going to be the killer here tonight. Obviously, in the first lap, that's the trickiest. You want to keep it nice and smooth, keep it easy in the lap 1, and kind of let that DRS train flow.
Oh, loses the rear, and that's going to be a front wing. That's going to need to be repaired there. And the car behind him actually got very lucky to avoid that, as we have a new pole sitter here. That's SoCal beats Uwe by half a hundredth of a second.
A very good lap from SoCal.
Yeah, and you can tell how tight it's going to be in this qualifying session already.
Well, because Netherlands is such a tough track to pass on, qualifying is so much more important.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, qualifying is huge. Starting on tires aren't absolute zeros, also pretty crucial. hopefully no bugs tonight for these guys as we begin to see some of these guys dive into the pits. Sadis is ending his lap. So is SoCal. Let's see if anybody else here is on a hot lap. We have D's Grill starting another one, I think.
Yeah, let's go on board with him.
But a second off pole at the moment. I think he's abandoned actually his lap. He's maybe not actually, we'll see. We'll continue on board with him. Everybody else is either on a out lap or
a little lock up there
pits.
from Hughes.
Really aggressive on the gears there.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, lifts a lot in that
Yeah,
corner.
looks like he's abandoning his lap here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's just my timing bugged or if that's the actual delta. He's still in mode 2 on overtake. Yeah, no, he's definitely diving in the pits here. But yeah, so we have I believe a McLaren starting a lap. Oh, it's Sushi finishing his lap. That's good enough for one spot of improvement. Also got Atmosphere, I believe, starting his lap. No, hold on, sorry. Here we go. Atmosphere, yeah, starting his lap. His teammate is currently P13. See if he can improve and put the Haas somewhere in the top 5. And as we saw last night, you know, safety car is very, very likely here. If we saw 2 in Tier 1, decent chance we'll see at least 2, if not more, tonight in Tier 2.
Yeah, and that's going to play into some people's strategies here. You know, you can definitely make the soft medium work if, you know, there's a couple safety cars. But I think most people will probably go onto the soft hard.
Yeah, and as we can see, only Bacon Sushi is on the mediums. Everybody else electing to go for the softs. So it'll be interesting to see if Bacon Sushi can qualify in the top 10 on those mediums. So it'll be a bit challenging to do, but if he does, then he has a very good chance if there's an early safety car to get some positions off the bat. As we watch Atmosphere come across the line here, it's going to be a decent lap here. 110.3, good enough for P6. Nice and tidy from him. MLG got improves to 10th. We've got Bacon Sushi going slowly here, like he's starting his lap. Let's see if anybody else here. We're going board with Chewy here, as he coming across the final few corners. Chewy coming across the line. P9 for him in the Williams.
Pretty good on those softs. Chewy's been another one of those guys that has been putting in the work, so glad to see it paying off for him.
Yeah, Korik now. Good enough for P13. Ooh, A now improves up into the podium or pole position with a 9.6. This is a very tidy lap from him.
Yeah, very nice. It's
I think only about 4/10 off pole.
Ooh,
Yesterday as Alex. Yeah, Alex improves.
Oh, we got a 3-way battle here between Alex 008 and SoCal Blazer. SoCal's going to be starting his lap here soon too, so we can go on board with him.
Yeah. Yeah, for now we're going to watch D's as he invalidated his lap already in turn...
He did.
Turn 1? How does he manage to do that?
I do not know.
Anyway, yeah, we'll come back to SoCal in a bit. We'll see if there's a... I think there's a Williams. Oh, I have 2 MLG gods here. I believe this is... who else is in the Renault? Oh, this is the real MLG god. Who is in the Red Bull then?
Trash Panda yeah, Trash Panda.
Okay.
You also have Atmosphere as Haas.
Yeah, it's just I asked some people to switch around numbers.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
But not all of them managed to do so. MLG got improves to P14. We were going to go watch SoCal. His lap, see if he can improve. There's a slow car in front of him. Yeah, Meat Shield. Hopefully Meat Shield gets out of the way. Okay, it does so. A little sketchy. Now kind of compromises his entry into that corner. Only about a tenth and a half down on Alex so far. Hasn't improved in that sector. See if he can find some time here in the middle. Purple middle sector for Blazer here.
Yeah, he's
still
down about
about
2/10.
Yeah, still about a tenth and a half down on Alex from pole. Needs to find a little bit more time here in the third. I'm not sure if he'll be able to do so. And again, you can see just how close Uwe and Alex are. 200s to separate them on the front row. Ooh. And wow, look how close that is. 23 milliseconds away from pole. Found a lot of time in the middle and third sector, but just wasn't enough. Still on the front, on the second row there, but yeah, very, very, very close qualifying here. We're only about halfway done. I'm going on board here with Bacon Sushi starting his lap. Keeps it nice and tidy through turns 4 and 5. A bit slow on the throttle there. Oh, very difficult to stay committed through those sweeping right-handers at the end of the first sector. About 3/10 down, but best sector, personal sector so far for Bacon Sushi, as Aardvark improves to 4th. Still a big gap between 3rd and 4th here at the moment.
Ooh, a little lock up there.
Decent exit though, coming out of that slow left-hander. Oh yeah, most of the time he's losing here is just a little bit slow on throttle. Wants to be a little more committed to the exit of those corners. Does improve up into P8.
Yeah. 1:10.3, that's not bad. P8.
Yeah, and Saria finally crossed the line P20. At the moment, we've got I believe Astro's on a hot lap. Yes, he is. Again, still the only ones. Okay, so everyone's on the softs now. Nobody electing go for the mediums.
Astro looks really good.
Yeah, Astro. 2 good personal best sectors so far. I think he's might be improving up to maybe the top 5 here.
Real good there. Yep.
Yeah, aiming for the top 5 here if he can manage to keep this lap together. It's nice and close to the pit wall there. Come across the line P4. Yeah, good lap from him. Pushes Aardvark to the 3rd row of the grid. And yeah, let's see who we got still in it. Quirk is either made a mistake in the opening sector, but he's gonna keep going here. As Juan, sorry, now improves to P5. Yeah, that's more like it from him. Oh, Quirk invalidates on the last corner, as you see very frequently.
Yeah, it's a tough last sector there. Gotta get the power down early, and sometimes you jump the gun and lose the rear or go out wide.
Okay, so this is not atmosphere. Who else is in the Haas besides
Double
Eric?
AA.
This is double AA. That's what it is. That's what we're missing here tonight.
Yeah.
No, I'm missing. Sorry, the name's just wrong. But double AA now coming across the line. Give me a decent line from him. As he
does improve, but he doesn't move up a position.
Yeah, stays in 9th. Oh, and gets on the gravel for good measure. At the end there. 3 minutes to go in qualifying. And OG got running a little bit wide there.
I'm interested to see how this top 5 plays out. I think actually a dark horse here is Rad too. I think he can put in some good times.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's in P6 at the moment. He's in his outlap right now. Ooh, MLG got understeers into the wall. I think he might be finishing this lap regardless, though, unless he doesn't invalidate there.
Yeah, he should just tuck in, and he has time for another lap.
Yeah, I would box this lap. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Good call from him. We'll see if there's anybody on a hot lap here. Yeah, we got a lovely bug there. Eric finished his lap, I believe. He might be starting another one, though. Oh, no, Yeah, you burn your ERS so quickly on the main straight here that it's hard to tell when people are starting their laps because they use a lot of their energy on the main straight there, and it's obviously very hard not to run out of energy before your lap is even over. Eric tries to get himself out of the 20th position. He's got about a second to find compared to Drake and Wolf, who's in P19. I'm going to switch to Aardvark here, who's on his hot lap. See if he can find those 4.5 tenths he needs to snag pole position from Alex. Very, very close up at the head of the battle for pole position as got about 2.5 minutes to go here. Yellow.
Yeah, they need to find a lot of time here in sector 3.
Yeah, still 4 tenths down on Alex, but does set a personal best in the middle sector.
Manages to keep it on track there. Let's see what he sets here. I don't think he's going to improve.
Yeah, it improves a little bit, but not enough, yeah, to move him up a spot. Blazer now, 6 milliseconds up in the first sector on his time. He's got, you know, decimals to find here if he wants to snag pole position. Lost about a tenth in the middle there, but still very doable to gain a tenth here in the middle sector, or in the last sector if you get a good exit. Coming out of the last corner, just want to be a little bit aggressive. 4th gear there on Apex. I'm not sure if he meant to do that. We'll see how much that affects him in his final time of the session. It is pole position provisionally for SoCal Blazer with a 9.4. Really, really good lap there, but Alex OA still on their outlap, still have a chance to beat that. That's
yeah,
Aardvark.
But you know what? Astro and Juan, they're still in the pits. They did not come out for their last lap.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting decision by them. Chewy now. 6.5 tenths away from the front row. Can he find that time? I think he's oh, he's in mode 0, so he must have made a mistake there somewhere. Oh, we've got the two Haas's battling there. I think Eric might have just impeded double AA there a little bit.
So it looks like OOA is now in this hot lap here.
Double A.
109.4.
Double A catches the inner curb there with his front left and has to correct the oversteer. Yeah, that's it. He's going to be abandoning that lap. We're on board with Alex now. We're on board with Uwe as he's farther ahead there. In the battle for pole position. Needs to find 2 tenths here to snag pole back away from SoCal Blazer. Drake gets out of the way. Very nicely done from him. Runs a little bit wide there, misses the apex quite significantly, Uwe, as we begin to see most of these guys retire from the session.
He's still within, and he can gain some time here in sector 3. Maybe be able to snag this right back.
Half a tenth down on Blazer right now. Atmospheres, oh my goodness!
Oh, no.
I think Atmospheres AI car collided with double A or something, but that was his AI car on track, impedes Uwe. That is brutal, brutal stuff there. Reminder, you are still in charge. You're still responsible for your AI car when you retire in quali. We'll see if Uwe now definitely starting P3. Can Alex snatch pole now from SoCal Blazer? Doesn't have oh, he's mode 0 ERS. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think SoCal's got the pole position.
Yeah, SoCal, I believe that's his first pole position of the year. Or of the season. Congrats to him. Very well done here.
Gotta give him credit. He's definitely put in the work. I mean, he just started with us last season, so to come in here, beat Alex, OOA, Astro, and get pole position here at the Netherlands, that's pretty good.
Yeah, well done from him. And that concludes our qualifying session. SoCal on pole with a 9.4. Just over a tenth away is Alex and Uwe. Obviously, You know, what might have been if Uwe didn't get impeded by that AI car, we'll never know.
We will never know.
Yeah, super unfortunate. But hey, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. And while we wait for get ready for the race, here's our little intro. All right, and we're back here for the formation lap. Hopefully no issues regarding desync. But we are about to get underway here for our last race of 2020. And yeah, honestly, on a personal note, I guess, as an admin of the league, and Chipsy, I'm sure you feel the same way as a mod. Like, we've seen success this year that we could have never predicted, and we want to thank everyone that's, you know, been a part of our family, whether or not it's been F1, ACC, iRacing, Dirt Rally, all of you guys. Thank you so much for being with us. We really do enjoy putting on these events for you, and we can only go up from here in 2021. I expect lots of good things for us in the next year.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
I'll just turn on all this telemetry goodness. Yeah, gonna be exciting. Let's have a look at the tires now. Nobody on hards, which is very interesting because a hard to soft is actually a decent strategy around here if you're outside the top 10. But so only 4 medium runners of Cricket, Sushi, Corpse, MLG got an EV. I'm a little surprised by that, especially if I'm Drake and Wolf, I'm Quirk, Meat Shield, those guys. I'm starting on hards. I'm avoiding the carnage in turn 1, and I'm kind of hoping that. Juan Saria left and rejoined in formation lap. He's gonna have ultra cold tires here, I think. He's gonna have the same bug I have.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Really surprising is D's Grills in 11th place on the softs, Trash Panda. Like you said, I think those guys. We'll see how it plays out for them, but I think a different tire choice would have been better for them.
Yeah, as we're on board here with. I went to go to Eric. There we go. On board with Eric, as he completes the grid for us. Yeah, look for Juan to get away poorly. If he does have that bug, Radical might have to exploit that, as he starts from P6. It's not ideal for him, being on the third row of the grid. Right on board with Uwe here, as the lights. Oh, Juan Saria's ghost car just goes. And I think we have a bug lobby.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We absolutely have a bug lobby. Everyone is stuck on the grid. Chipsy, I'm going to have to ask you to confirm that it's broken and not just on our screen, and then we'll have to restart. It won't be an F1 stream without a Codemasters issue, but at least we can watch Juan absolutely putting on a clinic here, pulling away from the field extremely well. We've got a beautiful shot. Oh, okay. Not sure what's going on here. But we will have to take a break here, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you for your patience. All right, and we're back here. Thank you guys for the patience. Just making sure we're good to go. Yep, redid our grid. Hopefully no more issues with the race tonight. I mean, in all honesty, maybe it's better that we redid the lobby, because maybe we'll have less errors that way.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see what happens here, but I think we should be good to go. Hopefully no one gets disconnected, but I guess this is all par for the course. This is what happens every night, so...
yeah. At this point, we should just do qual in a different day.
I know. Obviously, our drivers are super cool, and they were able to get into the new lobby, so we're ready to rock and roll here.
Yep, ready to rock and roll. As we'll see another beautiful formation lap here in Zandvoort. Hopefully everyone remembered to load their setups. Hopefully everyone in the top 10 chose softs, because that's the tire they qualified on. If they didn't choose softs, we might have a few issues, but we won't restart it. So hopefully no more restarts. Hopefully the stream will be good to go for the rest of the evening.
Yep, I think we'll be good to go. No whammies. Alright, formation lap underway.
Oh, looks like we have some cars not moving off the line. Don't know if that was a game issue or not, but seemed to be underway. As yeah, all the top 10. Okay, so we did have a few changes outside the top 10, but that's okay. Those guys are allowed to change. It's just the top 10 is not. Everyone's on soft in the top 10. Good stuff. And
yeah, but now the strategy changes a little bit here, because they haven't done that for me. That qualifying lap on that soft tire. So the soft medium gets a little more interesting now. If someone wants to risk it, they have a better chance to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, good point there. As the top two actually kind of went away from Uwe there. Uwe doing a good job of holding most of the field up. Again, his tires up to temp. Meanwhile, yeah, SoCal up ahead. His rears are pretty cold. Which is
he is, and he's just cruising right along.
Yeah, he's cruising right along, doing a little bit of weaving, but he's miles ahead of everybody else. He's doing what I did in Australia, and that kind of cost me off the start. We'll see.
Yeah, and especially here after turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, high traction zones. He's gonna need all the temperature he can get. But he's far up. I don't know if someone sandbagged him or if he was just cruising.
No DSQs from formation lap though this time.
Very nice, keeping it clean.
Yeah, SoCal's already stationary in his grid spot. Meanwhile, Eric at the back is not even through the penultimate corner, so his tires are gonna cool off quite significantly as we hopefully begin to get underway here with no issues. Please, Codemasters, do us all a favor here. But yeah, I am interested to see how Uwe will be here. Right behind SoCal, as we have 5 fake lights. And the lights. Go, Alex. SoCal gets a poor start. Alex gets a very good one, though. Alex already into the lead. Uwe, does he go down the inside here? He does. Uwe, huge dive on the inside. And looks like it's fairly clear from the rest of the field, though. No issues so far
here.
As Uwe and Alex overtake SoCal off the line. We kind of called that after his formation lap issues. Meanwhile, down the rest of the field, Eric up 4 positions, up into P16. As through the fast right-hander we go. No lap 1 incidents so far. Everyone keeping it nice and clean. Oh, as Eric hits the grass on entry. That's going to cause him to go a little bit wide. And he's very lucky that he ghosted there, because otherwise he would have taken out Evie or Drakenwolf. But that's going to be, you know, from this is 0 to 0 there in opening lap for Eric. Where he's going to have a lot of time. As we have both alphas. Both the alphas are in the wall. Meat Shield and Drakenwolf both had issues. They both spun out. I'm not sure if there was contact there. But at the front, ooh, is already... Sorry, Alex already ahead by more than a second here. Double AADs both making up 2 positions off the start. As the gaps are a little bit broken.
They are. They'll level out, I'm sure. SoCal needs to do his best here, just kind of tuck in.
A VSC. We have a VSC deployed. That's Eric in the last corner, DNF'd. We have a VSC. And this might play in the hands of people who are on the softs. You know, we saw that yesterday with the race winner Hood. Eventually, you know, making those hards last almost the entire race. Will we see some people, if this VSC lasts until the end of the lap, dive into the pits?
That would be very, very interesting if someone did. I don't think they will. I think they'll stay out here. Only because it's a VSC, I think they'll stay out. I think SoCal needs to take this time and compose himself. Astro's pushing him along here.
Astro's got a drive-through penalty for speeding under VSC. He's not going to be happy about that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I was watching him push SoCal through there, and he was kind of asking for that one.
As we have Bicorps here challenging for the points positions. Overtake on. D's girls try to protect the inside. Goes semi-defensive to turn 1. Does he find a space on the outside? He does. Outbreaks D's. Locks the front right though, but can he make that move stick around the outside? They're too wide going into turn 2 here. Still too wide, but no.
Very nice move.
Yeah, D's has to let Bicorps go by. Good move down the inside there. But I feel like this is a battle that's going to continue on for some time. There's Atmosphere that tries to get into it as well. Close battle here for P10.
Yeah, we kind of see the train forming here already. Obviously, the top 3 are going to pull away a little bit, or top 4, I should say. But Astro still has that drive-through, so he's going to have to tuck on in.
And that gap that we saw from Alex kind of evaporated there as D's gets a good run on Bicorps. And now he had a little bit DRS trading at the top 4. And yeah, difficult to pass here for sure. But it's not impossible. It's very doable, as we saw just now with Bicorps move on D's. But in a DRS train where the car ahead of you has DRS as well, it's very, very hard to do so.
Yeah, it is. You have to really worry about your exits and getting a good run on somebody. And you have to make up good time in Sector 2 and 3 to make sure you stay within that DRS, because if you get left without it, it's going to be a long race. And then you're vulnerable to the person behind you.
Yeah, a little bit of train behind Sadis now with the Haas and the Williams. And you can see behind there, a big train forming up here behind P7.
I think AA is going to go for a move, and maybe not this next DRS, but the one after that.
Oh, AA cuts that corner massively though. Gets our first track warning penalty of the evening. And this could be a huge towards the end of the race here. Yesterday we saw P3 on track from Ruda, but Ruda dropped down I think 5th because of this penalty.
Yeah, he did. Unfortunate, but
could have massive implications. We have a turn or Sector 2 yellow flag. It's going to be EV. He finds himself in the wall there. Yeah, it's very easy to spin out there, but Chewy here. I think AA will also have DRS here. He does. So as Astro dives into the pits, serves his drive-through. Wonder where he's going to come out. He's going to come out just behind Cork there, or part of Cork. But yeah, Sadis doing well to keep his track position. He does not have DRS and AA. See how hard AA is pushing.
SoCal's off.
Oh, SoCal's off.
SoCal's off. Yeah.
SoCal's off. Does he have damage? I can't really tell. Yes, he does have damage to his front left end plate. So it's from bad to worse there from SoCal after getting a great lap, putting it on pole. Having that taken away from him through turn 1 and 2, and now all the way down to 14th with Frung doing damage. The good part about this though is that he can pit for hards here, and just barely, but scrap, like, make those last until the end with some tire management. So we'll see if he decides to stick with a 2-stop, or if he wants to play it safe regarding tire strategy and go for a fresh set of softs here. As Trash Panda all over Cricket Sushi.
No way, it's all over Alex right now.
Cricket Sushi locks up. He's gonna have a very poor exit down the inside through the bank corner. That's a great overtake from Trash Panda. Was also gonna have DRS here. Cricket Sushi, I don't think he's gonna be able to challenge this. Does he make that move down the inside? No, he does not. Plays it safe. Now, yeah, up to P11 for Trash Panda.
And while that was going on, overtook Alex for the lead.
And so he did, yeah. Back in the lead now. And now D's and Bicorp's challenging. We said it's going to be a close battle. Can D's find something through these fast, swirly sections of the track? No, they're going to play it safe.
Yeah,
probably for the best there.
Yeah, absolutely. Rad's all over the back of Juan Serra too. So we have a couple races going on here.
Yeah, for sure. And I have to say, this track is absolutely fantastic. I had a lot of fun driving on it last night, and watching it as well. It's awesome to see these battles happen in the game. I'm not sure if we'll see some of the same battles happen in real life next year, but I sure hope that it's a good track to race on, especially with the new regulations coming in a couple years. We'll maybe see even better racing. But now Juan under pressure from Rad tries to find that inch of space on the inside. Juan maybe a little worried there, leaves too much space, not enough space that he needed. Juan actually disconnects. No, he's having leg issues here.
Yeah, he is having leg
issues. And Rad has spun into the wall. Maybe as a distraction there from the car in front, legging all over the place, but that's Rad's race pretty much in ruins. Meanwhile, Sadis now in AA fighting a 3-way battle here for P4. Does Chewy dive down the inside of this? Nope, backs up a little bit.
Yeah, this is interesting here. This is where the DRS train is going to form, and Sadis is doing a good job so far keeping those guys behind him, but I know AA is itching to get by him. Juan Serra's is kind of off on his own. He's no one behind him, 5 seconds behind Alex. So puts in a couple good laps here.
Look how close these cars are. They're just bumper to bumper now. And say it's going to be under serious pressure here if Alex or if AA can get a good exit from this last corner. It has DRS. Actually, Chewy overtake mode before even the straight, but that's to save it now. AA in front of him. Does he dive down the inside? Yes, he does. And they touch wheels a little bit, but they're still side by side. This might not end well here.
Oh, great racing so far.
Wow, very good defending. Yeah, very good defending from Sadis. Still under pressure from AA, going side by side like me and Finland did yesterday. Leaves him enough space. This might be a shockingly good move from, a little bit touch wheels. Now Sadis loses 2 positions in one corner. And now, oh my god, this is such a big battle here. Atmosphere is getting involved. Atmosphere down on the inside. What a dive from the Atmosphere there. They're 3 wide through the middle sector. D's gets a little tap from Atmosphere behind. Bicorp's on the inside of D's. Sadis ahead, battling for P5 there. AA, meanwhile, he has that 3-second time penalty, but he will want to get away from this pack behind him, because this is one of the most intense trains I've seen so far. Meanwhile, at the lead, we've got Alex faking. Covers off both the inside and outside there. Very late defensive move there from I don't think that was illegal, but very on the edge there. And see how much he wants that to happen in his Atmosphere. I'm not sure what happened there. He must have made contact with someone on the straight. Dives into the pits while speeding. Going to get a wing change as well. And Bicorp's now he's on the medium tires. He's done very well for himself. He's up
6 positions.
Yeah, 6 spots.
Only AA has matched that. AA is still can be attacked here by Sadis, or I'm sorry, by Chewy. So this DRS train is very powerful. And it's hard to get away from this when you don't have DRS and you're punching the hole in the air. everybody else gets that benefit from behind. So this will be very interesting for the next couple laps here.
Atmosphere goes on to the soft, so I don't know if I understand that. I think hards can last until the end here. I won't say comfortably, but they will. Astro breaks very late there. Yeah, we've got what, like an 8 car train here?
Yep.
7 car train here.
And good racing by everybody.
Yeah, it's Uwe now. Under pressure from the race leader now, Alex. I forgot who was in the lead and who just passed each other, but Alex now into P1. And if I'm Uwe here, I'm okay with just, you know, maintaining my energy, staying behind Alex. You know, the race is not won, you know, at lap 10, especially considering Alex is only at 8% ERS. Meanwhile, Uwe's at 57, so Alex definitely pushing harder here. But Uwe just needs to maintain that 1 second gap that he needs in the DRS zone. Meanwhile, Bicorp's all over Sadist. Not the best opportunity for overtaking, but yeah, this train. We're cooking up a big crash here. I feel like we're cooking up.
I think so.
We're cooking up something pretty extraordinary. But so far, everyone's been fairly patient in their overtaking. You know, understanding that, you know, long race, don't want to ruin it. Sadist goes onto the grass a little bit. Bicorp's running over that curb on the inside. As Sadist goes very wide there, that might compromise his exit. Bicorp's though knows that he can't overtake there, has to wait for the straight, has to focus on the exit of this corner, but Sadist gets a much better exit. Sadist a little bit struggling though. And oh yeah, overtake DRS goes on the outside, and that's gonna be P6 for Bicorp's on the medium tires, which are, you know, better right now for sure compared to the
Sadist is fighting back
soft.
though.
Yeah, Sadist fighting back. Has the outside for this corner. Can he brake later and maintain that outside presence? They're side by side through that sweeping.
It's a little loose. Wow,
Yeah.
Good job by Sadist again. He's defending really well tonight.
Yeah, and now Trash Panda getting on this action here. Oh no, that's not a.
This is some good racing.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, on the edge of my seat here. Really hoping that it stays as clean as it's been so far. Trash Panda goes very wide onto the curb. Bicorp's meanwhile tries to get on the inside of Sadist. But again, you do not want to waste your time here. I know Bicorp's feels like he's on a faster tire right now, which he is. But needs to find his perfect moment here. Needs to find that one spot as Trash Panda around the outside. Does he make this move stick? Oh, that would have been something else. So he does. Oh, side by side still. That would have been a very good move from Trash Panda if he was going to make that land. As we see the leaders still maintaining the same gap. Actually, Uwe retook
Yeah, they're
Alex,
trading a little bit.
Alex under the DRS zone. We have Chewy, who made a mistake there, losing an M plate, I believe. And now the the pit window is open. Those who are pitting for hards will probably do so very soon.
The pit window is opening here, and to note too, the overcut's actually pretty strong here if you have some clean air, because when you pit, you come into the DRS train, and you do lose a lot of time. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with OOA and Alex when they go into the pits. So let's keep an eye on that for sure.
Yeah, really good point there. They must be, you know, thinking about dirty air and clean air right now when it comes to pit strategy, as Bicorp's sends one down the inside of Sadist. Very good move from him. I don't think Sadist was expecting that. But now Sadist will have DRS. Can he make it right back? Ooh, I think his shift up to 8th was a mistake there. Bicorp's now finally up ahead of Sadist. We'll see how long this lasts, as we have a time penalty for Alex, or for Andrew, sorry? For
MLG got
seeing track limits. It's Uwe. First one in the front runners to pit for the hards. He's gonna
see where he comes out.
Yeah, he's gonna pray that the undercut is gonna work, but I'm not sure he's gonna have clean air here. He's gonna be very, very close with him and Bicorp's. He's gonna be ahead of Bicorp's here, and he's gonna have clean air. This is gonna be a good move from him.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
it really comes down to if Alex gets some good laps in here, because if not,
and look how busy this pit lane is. My goodness, everyone pit for the hards. And yeah, so there goes that you know, that dirty air we had. You know, nobody electing to. Yeah, if I'm you know, Cricket or Astro, I would have elected to maybe stay out an extra lap, hoping that the overcut works and I can pass some people through the pit stops. But everyone keeping it safe. Everyone pitting lap 12 and lap 12 onto the hards. We'll see how their hards last towards the end of the race. We'll see if Alex decides to box for fresh rubber. He's got 69 on his front left. Probably feeling the effects now. And yeah, he's going to the pits here.
That'll put Juan Serra in the lead for now.
Yeah, and we'll watch Uwe here, as he's our net race leader. Juan Serra also pitting behind. We'll see just where these guys are relative to each other.
It's gonna be close.
It's gonna be very close.
But
I think Uwe's got it fairly, like, big gap now between them.
By a second.
Yeah. So yes, Alex will have one. Alex will have one lap fresher tires, but now he must, push pretty hard to stay within that 1 second gap.
Who was off? Was that Atmosphere was off? Yeah, Atmosphere was off.
Master now battling for P9 with Cricket Sushi. Master did serve that drive-through earlier in the race, which compromised obviously his track position. Now that everyone's got fresh rubber, you can see people are a little bit more aggressive in their driving. But as we saw yesterday, perhaps saving in the early stages of the stint and then pushing later on might be a better way to go here. Master, yeah, very smooth through these corners as Alex ahead. Gained about 3/10 there so far this lap.
Yeah, Bikor up obviously P3 here on his mediums. He can make those last a little bit too. So I'll be interested to see what he does. He's usually he likes to be different in terms of what he does in tire strategy.
Alex, a little bit of a tap there with Uwe. But yeah, a safety car right now would play perfectly into Bicorp's hands. Pitting for fresher hards with the rest of the field. But also a safety car later on, maybe lap 25 or so, would be really good for him in terms of pitting to the softs and going to the end. We'll see if that's a possibility, as Dees picks up a penalty, I believe.
I did not see, unfortunately, but
Astro
he does have a
all over the curbs there. We'll go back on board with our leaders. Yeah, I need a second here. This has been thrilling from beginning to end. Is that double AA? He's had an off. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is off. The double A is
and
off.
He's retired on track. Yeah, I'm surprised by that because it's not even halfway through the race. Yeah, you have to pit again if you had damage, but I don't know.
There's still a chance, right? I mean, you get a safety car late in the game, and you never know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But OA is all over the back of Alex here again. These guys are battling. And just to note here, Bikor, although he can't keep up with Alex and OOA, he's still maintaining his gap to Juan Serra behind him. So, and he has clean air. He can sit on those mediums for a while, and if he's pretty good with tire management, he may be able to go to the softs. Yeah,
and the softs will be very, very pacey towards the end with those low fuel runs. OOA doing well to stay behind Alex, who is on fresher tires than him. So Alex needs to get away here. I think Alex does have a little bit quicker pace right now overall compared to Uwe.
Yeah, he does, but he's also using all of his. I mean, he's at 19% and OOA is on 70. So, OOA is doing a really good job at just managing his energy, and he'll use it when he needs to.
Yeah, and you can see just how much he's gaining on him even without using overtake on the straight. So Uwe definitely playing the longer game here. And smartly, I think it's a smart move from him. Anyway, we'll check back on them in a little while. As Bikers picks up a penalty, that might be a big player at the end. Astro now passing around Dees Grills. Dees down, covering the inside as there's an Alfa Romeo off the track.
Astro goes really wide though, loses the position right back.
Yep, so Dees maintains that position. Trash Panda now all over Sadus. Sadus defending very, very well here so far in this race. Can he keep that momentum going?
Just to note too, Sadist has 70% of his energy, and Trash
Yeah.
Panda looks like he's using all of it to stay within his DRS. So Sadist doing a good job tonight. He's defending really well. He's using the energy when he needs
Yeah.
to. So
Does make a little bit of a mistake there going wide, but I think he's used a little bit of overtake there to make up for that mistake and maintains his lead. Meanwhile, at the top here, still Alex staying ahead, but also burning a lot of energy. Trash Panda now and latest to pick up a penalty.
So he's gonna need to get on with this if he wants to, create that gap to Sadist too. Trash Panda just needs to take a couple laps, get his energy back, use that DRS to stay within that 1 second mark, and then finally use all that energy to get by.
Astro spun out of turn 1. Oh yeah, might have touched the curb there, and that's yeah, not a good race from Astro. One he wants to forget for sure. Hopefully he'll recover into the points. He has a little bit of front wing damage though, so yeah, I might see him pitting. Maybe onto the mediums here.
Yeah, I think the mediums to the end, absolutely.
Checking in with this battle still. Trash Panda pulled away from D's, but behind D's and Chewy now, a couple cars fighting for these points. And you can see just how aggressively they're fighting. 6% energy on SoCal. The gap ahead a little bit increasing now. Yes, Uwe saving up his energy, 86%. But yeah, very pacey from Alex still. As we have Chewy making up place. Oh, Deez I think had a mistake. He lost a couple positions here.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Coming down turn 1 here.
Everybody with DRS. Oh, onto the curb there. SoCal lucky not to spin there, just as Astro did last lap. Astro does pit for the mediums. Yeah, this is great racing though from Tier 2 today.
Yeah, we've seen it all. We've seen some good overtakes from OA and Alex, and we've seen some great defending from Sadist. So, so far, pretty good. I think you're right. This is probably one of the funner tracks to watch and to race. And Bicor just out on his own once again. Nobody behind him. He's keeping his gap to Juan Serra behind. He can make these last and go on to the sauce. I'm telling you, I think that's his play.
Yeah, 67% wear on his front left. I can see, yeah, him doing maybe 4 or 5 laps more and then going up the sauce for the end. I think that'll be really interesting to watch as he goes through the field. It is a very, very short pit stop here. Only about, I think, 17-15 seconds. So it will be cool to see if he can, maintain some track position after pitting and then battling the leaders until the end.
Yeah, I think he'll be battling for the podium for sure. And then what's working to his favor too, Status and Trash Panda keep on fighting, so that gap is just increasing every lap.
SoCal gets a good exit through turn 3. Does he try to make a move here? Oh, has to lift in order to avoid Cricket Sushi. I think, yeah, it was difficult to send it down the inside there. Cricket Sushi maintaining P8, but losing a little bit of time to Chewy up ahead. D's now getting into this battle behind.
Looks like OOA is using all his energy. He's gonna.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. OOA went from 80 to 40 in a couple laps. Oh, a little bit of tap there from Alex. Just be patient here. Long race still to go. 15 more laps. And all this battling is going to play right into Bicorp's hands if he does manage to have a lot of pace on those softs. Then the more time these leaders spend battling with each other, the more time he has to catch up to them. Same with Juan Saria. Juan Saria obviously battling for the podium as well.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
As SoCal goes past Cricket Sushi on the DRS straight. Cricket Sushi tries to battle back though. A bit of a tap there. Sends Cricket Sushi almost into the wall. Good recovery from him. A sketchy moment there through turn 1 for sure. Astro now side by side with Quirk. Battle for P12 here. Does have DRS, has the inside line. Just breaks nice and late here. He's gonna have the apex. Yep, Quirk has no chance, especially comparing his tires and 1 lap old mediums.
Yeah.
Alex now, can he get this position right back? Because Uwe is the fastest lap. And yeah, oh, down the inside, they're side by side. Here we go. This is the battle we wanted to see for the lead. It's pretty early on to be battling this hard though, but oh, is that a little tap there?
It was. Just a little. Oh wait, defends the position though, and he's on his way. Coming to a back marker, should be ghosted, but it's Cody, so we don't know.
Yeah. Last night, obviously, back markers might have been a big factor without the safety cars. But so far tonight, no safety cars, just one VSC. So back markers will play a hand in this battle if they don't get out of the way, which the Alpha does. I believe that's either Meat Shield or Drakenwolf. So fair play to those guys. But it's Uwe beginning to get away a little bit here. He's pushing pretty hard, using a lot of his energy, down to 30%.
Yeah, he's getting a little loose. He's definitely trying to get away from Alex here. He has 7/10. And just to note here too, I think Backward needs to come in. I mean, there's 15 laps to go. Put on the softs and let's see if he can make something happen. Oh, I just picked up another 3-second
penalty. Yeah, so it's 6 seconds of penalties for him. Yeah, I agree.
He does.
He does. There you go. For the soft tires here. We'll see where he comes out here. It'll be interesting to see if he comes out in traffic or in clean air. Good pit stop from the Williams crew. Soft tires. He's going to be ahead of Sadist here. We'll have some clean air to fight with Juan Saria until the end, but does have those 6 seconds of penalties, so he's going to have to gain about 13 seconds, so it's a second a lap quicker than Juan in order to get that podium position, assuming Juan maintains his current pace. It's going to be very tricky, but he is on the soft, so it might be a decent chance of doing so. But yeah, those softs towards the end of this race will be just as bad as the old hards, so I'm not sure it'll be as easy for him as he would like. At least after passing Juan, he does need to get that 6 seconds of gap back.
Yeah, absolutely. He just needs to put in some really good laps in the first 5 laps or so and see what he can make up time-wise. Here he's already done 2:10s, 3:10s, so he's flying.
Where's Alex? What's up the fastest lap now?
Yeah, this has been the race of the season here too, right? OOA versus Alex. So yeah, these guys are duking it out back and forth, doing a good job keeping it clean. And interesting to see what's going to unfold here in the last 5-10 laps.
Both these leaders using a decent amount of energy, 25%, 18% respectively, in their charge. That DRS still coming in handy here. Cricket and Rad. Cricket, I think, made a mistake early in the lap. Now he's trying to fight back. Side by side through turns 2 and 3. Rad is slightly ahead now, and will be ahead after turn 4.
Yeah, good job by those guys keeping it clean. Everybody's kept it clean there. I've seen a lot more side-by-sides, wheel-to-wheel action going into turn 3, and I'm kind of proud of these guys. They're doing a great job.
Uwe runs a little wide there, and then we see again them side-by-side through the opening sector. No, Blaze Alex just going to tuck in behind. Oh, will he though? Does on the inside! Oh, that was very close from being a spin there. Oh, I think that was a little too overeager. Just as I was going to say is to be patient and staying, behind. Almost loses out and almost gets spun. That bike horse is the fastest lap. Gained about 2 seconds there that lap, 2 or 3 seconds even on Juan. Yeah, so those stops will be very, very pacey. But again, needs to find 6 more seconds after passing Juan. So this will be a no easy task for him. As Alex doesn't have DRS anymore. Crucially, a second and 2/10 behind Uwe. Now Uwe, if I'm Uwe right now, this is the time to push now. This is time to build that gap because you know, if I have the pace on track, I have to show it now. And yeah, no DRS now for Alex. He's using his overtake, desperately trying to get his way back into that 1 second gap. But both these drivers, yeah, giving it everything they got. Trash Panda, meanwhile, finally ahead of Sadist. Sadist could not defend. Perhaps the fact that Trash Panda has a penalty, Sadist just let him by a little bit easier.
Yeah, that's actually a good call he may have instead of fighting with him. He's both picked up another 3-second time penalty. But it looks like Sadist is going for it here. He's using all his ERS. Pops ERS here. Let's see if he makes a move.
Yeah, Sadist gets to move right back down the inside. Oh, a little bit of a tap there as Alex gets a penalty. Alex gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh, out of DRS. Oh, and Sadist gets absolutely spun there by Trash Panda. Somehow saves it from going into the wall. I'm not sure how that happened. I thought for sure he was going to be spun around completely, but Sadist gets made contact. Trash Panda. And now, yeah, now he has to push to make sure his penalty ahead of Trash Panda is enough for him to move up a spot. But yeah, Alex with that penalty, brutal.
Yeah, definitely. And also too, Bicor, he was 3 seconds behind 1-7. I think he made a mistake because it's back down to 5 seconds now. So
yeah, good call. Saw that in the first lap of him pushing. Yeah, let's see what his last time was. It was a 1:12. It's still quicker, but just not by that much. Actually, we'll see. 1:12.2. So yeah, he lost about 3 seconds that lap by Corpse, so definitely made a mistake somewhere. I think that's, yeah, now he has to fight a lot harder, battle a lot harder.
Yeah,
for that gap.
Only thing we have going on right here now is SoCal on Chewy.
Yeah, SoCal, who did start on pole. See how well he can recover. Still 9 laps to go in this race. Ooh, Wave with a very comfortable position though.
Same amount of energy between these guys. Obviously, Alex would have to pass him and get plus 3 seconds. So, as long as OOA stays clean, doesn't make a mistake, I think we'll be okay.
Both Chewy and SoCal taking a lot of curb. Don't have any penalties, but you know, to get one this late in the race would be pretty devastating, especially, you know, if you're fighting for these top 8 positions.
Yeah, good call. I think Chewy's doing a good job at saving his energy here too. He knows that a move is coming from SoCal eventually, so I wouldn't be surprised if he pops an overtake here just to kind of get away. And he doesn't. Just stays in mode 1 and he's cruising.
Chewy the lock up there. SoCal does as well. After the first half of the race, you know, see a lot of trains now. Gaps are pretty big, except for this one.
Yeah, after that first pit stop, they kind of spread apart a little bit.
But again, we are still in that safety car window, so an incident right now may bring it out and completely turn the race around. And if I'm anyone on hards right now and the safety car comes out, that's 100%. You have to pit for softs. Yeah, you do miss out on track position, but you're going to be 2-3 seconds or seconds a lap faster. So I think it's worth it to pit for softs if a safety car does come out.
Yeah, absolutely. Towards the end of the race, it's a good habit just to kind of set your next tire as soft so you don't have to think about it. You can just tuck on into the pits and get your soft tires if you're in that position. SoCal, 310s off. He's definitely pushing. He wants this. So he's got to get a good exit here out of this turn. Gets up to 3rd gear. There you go. 4/10 behind Chewy. He's definitely pushing for this. But Chewy, he has 50% energy, so he has the energy to, you know, defend against SoCal. So It's gonna be very interesting.
You know,
So that was a great job.
Meat shield into the wall there. I was just about to say Eevee might be battling for this position, but meat shield into the wall. Doesn't have any damage miraculously, so staying out. That was a big hit though in the wall. Back on, watching this battle unfold. Nice little helicopter shot for you guys.
Yeah, same one.
7 laps to go here. 6.5 laps to go.
Is that Chewy coming up onto Sadis now too? So Chewy's gonna have DRS.
Yeah, so Chewy within that 1 second now. Sadis lost a big chunk of time now. He's got some very light damage on his front wing. After that, I think that collision with Trash Panda. So yeah, it's gonna be fighting for this position now. It's gonna be an even longer DRS battle for P6. But yeah, we've seen Sadis defend very well here. It's gonna be much harder for him to do so with some front wing damage, but it's not impossible for him to maintain this position, especially on fresher tires compared to Chewy behind. I think it's doable.
Yeah, I think so. He's really good at defending. He uses his energy well, so but he's losing a lot of time in the braking zone here.
Yeah.
See how this goes here with his. Gets the power down well. Trying to break the toe.
Yeah, and nice little train beginning to form behind his car. Chewy gains a lot of time, but yeah, doesn't want to dive into that gap too early. Meanwhile, at the top, Alex has built back that gap, and now, from 1.5 to 0.7 seconds. But again, has that 3-second time penalty. Can he force Uwe maybe into a mistake? Force him to go wide and then pass him as Rad has spun out of turn 1 down to P11. Unfortunate for him. Astro fighting with Cricket Sushi for P9.
I'm still on board with Chewy and SoCal here. This is going to get interesting in the final laps.
Yeah, about 4 laps to go here. Quite a big gap though from second to the rest of the field.
Yeah, absolutely, and Vicor is closing in on Juan Serra. If he didn't have that mistake, he would be right on his his tail right now. So interesting to see if he's able to get by him and then use that fresh air and get on going. But down to 5 laps here, so that's going to be a tough one. Astro gets by Cricket Sushi as well.
Yeah, no, Alex I think made a mistake somewhere. He's lost about a second in his battle with Uwe. 4 laps to go. It's looking more and more likely for an Uwe win. But we'll stay on board with this battle for P6. 7 tenths, 9 tenths separate P6 and P8.
Yeah, it's so, like you said before earlier in the stream, it's so hard. Oh, as SoCal gets a run on Chewy here.
Yeah, side by side has the inside for the corner, and Chewy, it gives him enough space, and that's him up into P7, and that allowed Sadis to kind of increase that gap behind, but still within that DRS. So I think we'll see SoCal, same age of tires as Sadis, just be a little bit more pacey without that wing damage. With 4 laps to go, I think. Yeah, down to the wire as Alex has pit for soft, so Alex is going for fastest lap here.
Smart. He had the free pit stop, might as well, right? And he knew that he wasn't going to get past OA and get that, plus 3 seconds. So smart move by him.
Yeah, accepting P2 there, going for fastest lap. Now Uwe, all he needs to do is keep it on the track, and he'll have his maiden F1 win in at least this season.
Back on board with SoCal and Sadis here. They are It's going to come down to the wire. I know SoCal's going to make a move. He wants that P6 position. You know, what I was going to say before SoCal got by Chewy is that, you know, at this stage of the game when you're in a DRS train, it's really just about making someone make a mistake or someone getting a time penalty in front of you.
Yeah. Sadist, though, full credit to him, keeping it on track. No penalties from him, even considering his wing damage. But I think this will be SoCal's biggest chance. Can he find the inside? Breaks quite late. Hits the side pod of Sadist. And, oh, it's a DNF on... Oh, he got hit by Chewy. And, oh, that's so unfortunate. Chewy had nowhere to go and DNF SoCal. SoCal's on track. That would have been a safety car for sure if it wasn't this late in the race. That's so unfortunate for our pole sitter tonight. Out of the race after, you know, making a pretty ambitious move, has to be said, but definitely did not deserve that luck. I'm not sure. I don't think Chewy had, you know, any idea, and Chewy does have wing damage as well. So Sadist, very fortunate.
Very fortunate, yeah.
To see that
gets
incident.
on with it.
Yeah, behind him, pretty much secures P6. Wow, that was a shocking moment there.
Yeah, definitely by SoCal. He went for that move. Thought he had, you know, the energy to get through there, and just got spun around. Yeah, like I said before, I don't think Chewy was able to see him coming around that corner. It's kind of a blind corner there.
Yeah, absolutely agreed.
Oh, looks like Bicor made a mistake too. Trash Panda's in front of him.
And just to check in with the penalties, Trash Panda has less penalties than him. So Trash Panda up into P4. And now Sadist might actually get a position, go up into P5. He's within 6 seconds of Bicorp, so Sadist might have his hard work rewarded with all that defending. All that great defending from him throughout the race. Might be rewarded here with a P5 finish. As we are on the last lap of the race. And the Trash Panda up 10 positions.
Yeah, that's a great drive by him today.
Yeah, definitely driver of the day material for me.
I agree.
I think Sadist maybe runner up for that in terms of how he drove during the race, but in terms of consistency, Trash Panda very well done. As we'll go on board with UA just to finish off our 2020 calendar year of F1 racing. Very good lap from him, starting P3, I believe. Yeah, P3. I'm to P1 from UA. Can you check real quick? See if he's won a race before in ARC? I don't think he has.
I don't think he has. I think this is his first.
Yeah, so very big congrats to UA as he comes across, comes around the last 2 corners in Zandvoort. The Red Bull wins in Zandvoort tonight, and it's going to be UA taking his maiden F1 victory in ARC.
Great drive.
Congrats to him. Second place is all that Alex could manage today, but he's still going to be our championship winner. Wansari will come in P3. Yeah, Sadist will inherit P5 from Bicorp here.
Yeah, those tires really fell off on Bicor.
Yeah, 69 in the front left already on the soft.
Still a good drive. He's up 8 positions to P5, so gotta give him credit.
Yeah, starting on the medium, so it's a good call for him. Sadist, very well done. Up into P5. He'll be happy with that, I think. Considering his wing damage and defending.
There's a hard fought P5 right there from him.
Yeah, very well done. The 2 McLarens. Last ones to cross the line to wrap up our year at F1. Yeah, great race. Great race to commentate. I'm sure the boys, the lads had a fun time driving as well. Some a little bit maybe more than others. Trash Panda, I agree with the game. Driver of the day for us. Both Red Bulls doing very well. Yeah, that was a fun one. I really enjoyed casting again, especially on a track like Zandvoort, where first half of the race at least non-stop action.
Yeah, that was fun. Good job from OA and Alex keeping it clean for the most part. Obviously, Alex had that little bit of a mistake in there or put his nose in, but good race overall.
Yep. Just get the
And Alex did get fastest lap. Okay.
just getting the incidents in case we need them for the FIA. But then we will move over to the commentary room. We've got who do we have for us first? I think we'll bring the Red Bull crew
Yeah, I
in.
think so.
We'll bring in Uwe, and we'll bring in. Oh, they're not in voice chat.
They are not.
We can bring in Trash Panda, who is our driver of the day.
Yeah, it's very good.
Trash Panda, hello! Congrats on your great race on driver of the day. Big result from you. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, I started way back there, but just kept my head down and pushed my way up, and happy to take home a fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. What was your tire strategy today? You started on the softs or the mediums?
I started on the softs and went hard for the rest of the race.
Oh, good. Yeah, you made those softs last till what lap?
I believe I pitted either 11 or 12. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Gotcha. Yeah, you put in some consistent laps today, able to kind of stay out of trouble there, and then you were able to get that pass on Bycord. Was he spun around, or did he make a mistake, or did you do it on track?
You know what? I'm not sure what happened. It said I got a warning for contact, but I think that was before as we were coming out of that turn. I think he was close, and then I lost him. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I'll have to watch the replay on that one.
Oh, well, good job nonetheless, driver of the day for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, and just last question here. Big day for Red Bull. Do you see yourself, competing with Ferrari? I mean, right now, just in P2 in the championship in the constructors. But do you guys see yourselves, perhaps winning that series this season?
Yeah, I'd definitely like to try. I had a couple of really bad races to start with. Finished 10th in the first race, DNF'd twice, and had some bad luck with some hardware and some game issues. But I think we're back on track, and I'd really like to push up there and see where we can go.
Awesome. Well, congrats on your driver of the day. Great performance from you and your teammate tonight. And enjoy your winter break. We'll see you in Spain in a few weeks.
Awesome. See you guys.
Later, man.
All right, we're gonna bring in Alex here. He's done exceptional to finish in P2. Alex, hello.
Hey, hello.
Satisfied with P2 today?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was a hard race. Me and Uwe fight for like 24 laps or something, 25 laps.
Yeah, it was nonstop action for us. That was great.
Yeah, and I went in the inside of him because I saw him go a bit more outside, but I should have waited. So I lost a lot of time, and when I saw I couldn't come back, I just decided to go for fastest lap instead.
Yeah, and so what drove you to make that call? You still had a fairly small gap ahead to Uwe. Yeah, you had that penalty, I think, but what made you decide, I'm gonna cut my losses here and just go for that extra point?
I mean, with the 3-second penalty I had, I knew that even if I passed him, it would be almost impossible to pick a 3-second between me and him because all the race we were less than a second. So, and I saw in the back that I had time. So, I gambled a bit and I decided that it was worth it. And honestly, Uwe really deserved it. He's a really great driver. We had some really clean battle today. I'm really happy with the race, even with a P2.
Yeah, well, yeah, great racing. Really enjoyed watching that. I'm sure as Chipsy does as well. Chipsy, any last questions for our P2 finisher?
No, I think he did a great job. I think he made a good choice of obviously going in and getting those soft. So good job by you.
Thanks, man. It was really nice to drive. I'll see you guys in 2021.
Yeah, enjoy
See
your
you then,
holidays.
Thank you,
Yeah.
you too, guys.
All right. Well, that concludes our coverage tonight. Thank you guys so much for your support this year. Really excited to see what we can do next year, as I said. But yeah, really cool race to end on. Thank you, Chipsy, for joining me tonight. It's been a fun experience being back commentating. My voice is a little sore.
Good to have you back. It was very fun. Thank you for letting me tag along.
Yeah, of course. Chipsy, great job tonight. First time commentating. Sounded like a natural. So maybe we'll see you or hear you more often in the future. Anyway, from myself and the rest of the ARC Mod team, happy holidays. Enjoy your winter break, and we'll see you back in January.
Good night, everybody.